He's got some perception. So
yeah.
If you win, it's going to have to be a side dish here.
Very true. And speaking of Genghis Khan, actually making it's here in the finals this year as last year. I don't even know if it made the top 8.
It did not, yeah. Genghis Khan, I think, finished like 15th or something. So a pretty big jump here to see two Genghis Khan in the semifinals, guaranteed to get into the finals now.
Yeah, even with more Pokemon at their disposal, Genghis Khan just still such a threat even in the 2015 season. So it looks like both of our players are locked in and throwing out their Pokemon here. We do get the Landers, Cresselia lead for Naohito on the bottom, and Shoma on the top going with that. Heatran and Genghis Khan, this looks awfully familiar. In fact, I would venture to say that these are the same leads as last time.
You'd be right, Justin. I felt like in the previous game the show had a little disadvantage here, but the way that the matches played ended up making it very advantageous. I really like that we'll see the same lead matchup in that sense, because I don't usually like it when players keep the same lead matchup because your opponent should be expecting it, but to me it's a really fun dynamic. We have the player who won and the player who maybe should have won, so let's see if this time the adjustments are made to flip the results of this trip and make us definitely game 3 here.
Yeah, I would love to see a game 3. I'm sure Shoma would. I'm sure he's ready to go on to be potentially in that grand finals here, but both players looking to lock in some moves here now. We saw last time Genghis Khan did go for that fake out early on. Is it time to make the switch prediction here? Or do you go for the same thing and hope now Naohito switched it up? Let's take a look. There goes the Mega. It looks like Genghis Khan will be staying in here with the threat of a super power going into either of these slots potentially. And let's see what we get from our trainers. There's the Protect again. So very similar turn 1 so far. Get the Protect here on Landorus there for Naohito. And a Substitute now set up for Shoma, which I don't think we saw last time. And let's see what move is Cresselia. Psychic again onto that Genghis Khan slot there. So wow, shapes up to be almost the exact same turn 1, except this time the train will have Substitute.
I think that's a big improvement. I was very surprised having seen a Substitute in the previous game. I would see a simple league matchup, Swiss round. He tried getting a Substitute, pretty much dominating the game. Unfortunately, this is the wrong side making a positive adjustment, right?
Yeah.
Thinking that Shoma would maybe get outplayed this time, but he's actually in an even better situation than he was the first time.
No, it's looking good with that Heatran behind there. Really able to take this Earthquake. It doesn't affect Cresselia here, but does a ton of damage to Genghis Khan, actually taking it down to the yellow. I believe we will see that Substitute fade away there, and Heatran does return to the field. Genghis Khan now hitting really hard with that return, but actually doesn't manage to pick up the feint here. Now it will depend on the connection of this Heatran's Heat Wave, and I think, based on Shoma's reaction there, I think we are going to see it fall, and Cresselia does stay in.
That's some good damage there.
Definitely. So we're finishing off the turn with an Ice Beam, no freeze, and Genghis Khan in the red.
Yeah, that's okay. So I assume that he was kind of expecting the opposite that we got last time, where he went for that superpower and looked pretty silly. This time Earthquakes and Ice Beams expecting a similar play. Last game that would have been Thunderous coming in. This game it's still Genghis Khan.
Yes.
Or Psychic might have gotten the knockout. This does not. Landorus goes down easily. And you're going to have to make the trade this time. We counted last game. Trading Genghis Khan to Landorus is pretty advantageous for the tank. For the Substitutes who lost Genghis Khan. But Genghis Khan is decisively still right there.
Right, if you just look at the top right of the screen, it's definitely still out there. So definitely some defensive training on this Genghis Khan here. Maybe even in hit points, really throwing a couple extra hours of training on that one.
That's actually a really good point. It looks like both of these players using slower bulkier Genghis Khan. So anyone watching at home, kind of wondering when they can make work at the high level. I don't think it's those like max speed, super quick, super real Genghis Khan that we can get it done.
4 double edge moves, just all 4 double edge.
Double edge, like single edge, like triple edge. Frustration, you gotta get the style points.
Exactly, obviously always needed there. So yes, you're exactly right, Scott. It does appear like definitely investing in defense is, as they say, what defense wins championships, right?
That's always what you expect to do with this tournament. Typically teams get bulkier and play a little better defensively. That's been a whole lot of switching, I guess other than on Shoma's side, which is good because he has the one extra hit.
And it does look like we get a protector from Heatran from Shoma there. Genghis Khan protecting as well, so I don't believe we actually saw that last time. Genghis Khan revealing another move there for Naohito on the bottom. And Cresselia getting the Trick Room up. This could be really interesting after those 2 Pokemon, I believe, moved before Naohito's Genghis Khan last time.
That's true, you know what I mentioned, it was quite strange that Genghis Khan was so slow. But now the pieces are starting to fit together. Like, oh, okay, I see why that happened.
Yes.
So yeah, I mean, potentially Trick Room could be a big advantage. Even though the species of the Pokemon on both teams are similar, they can be trained very differently.
Yes.
Very differently in battle. Trick Room is one of the things that really takes advantage of that, and that could be a game changer here. It looks like Naohito is about to be on the ropes again, but if anything's going to turn him around, it's going to be this Trick Room.
It could be absolutely huge. We could see a double feint pick up here. It's just going to really depend on the play of Shoma. He does have some switching options available to him right now, but either way, he's going to be taking some damage.
Yeah, I think if he can survive this Trick Room without losing too much, he'll win the game. It'd be very easy. One or two wrong predictions, it's going to be all over in game 3.
Yeah, this might be a good switch in here into that Amoonguss. This could be huge depending on what that Amoonguss has. I don't know if we saw it last game. Maybe a Rocky Helmet. Depends on what Kangaskhan decides to do here. We do see the Mega for Naohito show itself. And there we go. Kangaskhan with a Sucker Punch into Cresselia. Going to do super effective damage, but Cresselia being very, very defensive naturally manages to take it and get the Citrus Berry here. So Cresselia probably not going to be below 50% after that move. And I think Shoma's going to go ahead and use the Mega on this turn depending on what Naohito has decided to do. Ice Beam into that slot no matter what is going to pick it up there. So didn't need to risk it with a Psychic on that one. And Kangaskhan will, of course, I think attack into that here. Oh no, choosing the low kick. Going to take some serious Rocky Helmet damage and actually doing more damage to itself than it actually did to that Amoonguss here.
Yeah, I'm not sure if that game was actually critical like the game said it was. But yeah, I mean, unfortunately, that was kind of what I had to do. You kind of have to make those reads to come ahead here. That was the big one, was, if you're going to whiff the low kick with the Heatran slide, hit it double edge. I could have talked about that. I do want to highlight something great that I think it was very subtle of learning to miss, but because he didn't Mega Evolve the turning set Trick Room, I mean, Kangaskhan Mega Evolve, like I mentioned before, it gained speed, so we intentionally didn't gain that speed, so he'd be slower in the first turn of Trick Room. I thought that was really clever. I didn't make a difference this play, but it's like those smart little things that separates really great players from some of the other competitive players, and definitely something to learn from.
Yeah, that was interesting. Of course, we saw it protect actually that turn, stall out going into Mega, and then Cresselia setting up that Trick Room here. Although it is important to mention that Amoonguss is most likely the slowest Pokemon on the field now.
Yeah, the Trick Room may backfire. Cresselia may want to consider resetting it now and protecting Kangaskhan from the Spore. On the flip side, Amoonguss probably wants to think about scoring and Cresselia and preventing that from happening. We do sometimes see Cresselia with items to protect it from Spore, but to use a Citrus Berry. There's nothing Cresselia can do if he chooses to go for it here. I think it's definitely the best play. And also, the danger, I guess, of using Trick Room when you have such similar teams.
Yeah, this could be scary. It's always nice and a really smart play to have that one Pokemon that you say, this is my Trick Room counter.
Yeah, and it's kind of funny too, because Amoonguss is not one of the Pokemon that is unique to the trainer. They both could have brought it, but it looks like probably only one trainer has Amoonguss here, and it's going to make a big difference in this second battle.
And it looks like we have decided to see that protect there on Heatran. There is the Spore, goes off faster into that Cresselia slot. Kangaskhan really going to have to pick up some serious damage here. Who does Naohito target is the question, and it looks like we'll find out in a second here after Cresselia sleeps this turn. Of course, one turn of sleep, and it does look like he has attacked into the Heatran, so Kangaskhan do no damage here. Amoonguss still on the field and managed to put this Pokemon to sleep, which means Kangaskhan might be a turn away from sleep as well.
Yeah, I mean, I was surprised to see him protect from Kangaskhan here, but at this point, he's just kind of stalling his own Trick Room out and not really making any progress. And certainly before Trick Room expires, Amoonguss can have a shot at the Spore. That's a really tough position now. Shoma's got a really commanding lead. He played the series really fabulously, and it's going to be tough to take this one away from him. It's the right Pokemon out at the right time here, and the combination of Heatran and Amoonguss could close this series for him.
Yeah, that is kind of looking how it's shaping up here. That protect on Heatran was a great call. It was most likely, it was really the safest play. Shoma just took a look at what his options were and made the absolute safest play, which isn't always the best play.
True.
And we get the protect here from Kangaskhan, like you had said earlier, not wanting to get spored there, which I think just happened there. Cresselia does wake up. Wait a second, manages to get an Ice Beam off into the Amoonguss. No freeze on that one, does a decent amount of damage here, and it does look like Heatran's going to go ahead and hit back. Kangaskhan shouldn't be taking any damage here, but Cresselia will be going down to 71 hit points.
I'm a little bit surprised to see that Ice Beam rather than reversing Trick Room, even though it wouldn't really improve the situation that much for Kangaskhan still to knock out Amoonguss before it can locate Heatran. At least Kangaskhan gets a chance to move. The way it was played out, Kangaskhan almost definitely going to get scored here. There's still remaining Pokemon, so maybe it's all a toy and Amoonguss is in the back or something, but otherwise, I'm not seeing how this is going to get in a position where Naohito can actually take the game.
And we do see both trainers taking a little while here to lock in those moves. It's being a very critical turn, a lot on the line. The winner, of course, of this series will go on into the grand finals of the World Championships tomorrow here. So that'll be happening. Don't forget about that, guys. It's going to be a lot of fun. We do see the score get fired off. The Genghis Khan side, unfortunately, unable to avoid that one. It can be a pretty brutal move. We do see the psychic go from Cresselia. Probably going to pick up the feint here. And does manage to get rid of that Amogus, but at what cost? Because he trends still on the field, and Genghis Khan, of course, does sleep this turn and should hopefully maybe wake up the next one, but I don't know if it's going to be around here. Does a lot of damage to that Genghis Khan, but Cresselia avoiding the heat wave.
Yeah, it's a big deal now, and it's possible that both of them are going to survive another heat wave. It's going to be pretty close in Genghis Khan's case, but it's right on the edge, and Lander is coming down here. Both was very dominant in his first game, but not something that wants to stir down Cresselia and trigger him. So finally an advantage to having that trigger him up perhaps. Yeah, it looks like this might be the last turn of that, so hopefully does something here. I think Heatran, though, does have access to protect, so unfortunately Genghis Khan won't be able to do anything to it, most likely, unless Shoma decides to play really risky and hope for another turn of sleep. Yeah, I mean, Heatran will be alright, but Lander is probably not as much. I think you're losing that Lander is here, even if you can pick up a knockout with heat wave from these Pokemon. You're still in a 2-on-1 position where maybe they can turn it around, but Genghis Khan waking up is a big deal here. It doesn't look like we have a hyper-offensive Cresselia like we saw earlier in the day, so a single ice beam on this Lander is probably not going to get the job done. No, and it's going to be an interesting move to see here as both trainers wait to lock in the very last second. And let's see what we can get. It's going to be a protect from Cresselia, actually, instead of going for that potential ice beam into Landorus there. And Rock Slide comes out. Will be enough to pick up the feint on Genghis Khan? No, and really showing his physical ult there, hanging on with 30 hit points. And the Heat Wave, I think, does connect. Genghis Khan will fall for now. He's over there on the bottom screen, and I believe Cresselia is going to be out there just hanging on. Yeah, there's not too much you can do. Can't do anything to Heatran really. Basically, you need more than one to knock out Landorus. Certainly not likely to get the opportunity to do that against these two Pokemon. So it's going to require Naohito having a very particular final Pokemon, I guess, to basically defeat 3 Pokemon on the opposing side. Yeah, that could be absolutely brutal here, and both players walking in their final moves on this one here. Cresselia shouldn't be able to last too much longer, considering there was a protect there on that last turn. Yeah, time's ticking down as well, and it's something that doesn't typically exist for the Japanese players, so I was a little bit interested in how they play around the time, but it actually helped Naohito here, because I can't imagine how he's fixing himself into this one, but certainly more likely to win on time, probably, than by actually knocking all these moves. That's true, with H-Slash having access to that King Shield. We see another protect there for Cresselia. Does get the double protect here. Naohito really excited about that one. Maybe it's a big play depending on where the targets go for Shoma. We do see the Heat Wave here. And oh my gosh, doing a ton of damage to that Aegislash. It's going to switch into Blade form here and hopefully get off some serious damage into one of these Pokemon. It's going to be a Shadow Ball onto that Heatran slot, but leaves it in the red there. Maybe just hoping for that critical hit. Yeah, maybe. It gets it really close though. So we're kind of a couple attack misses now, maybe away from something happening. Not sure if we're starting to get knocked up by Heatran here, which kind of ruins all of the excitement if we can. But it's not. An ice beam, an attack missing perhaps the other way. Maybe something can happen here. Yeah, we can see that Lander switch move, so we know it's not locked into anything here, so it definitely does have that option for Cresselia. And the yellow, I don't know if it has the ult to take a super effective attack like that right now here. Aegislash also very, very low. We saw how much damage that Heat Wave did, even in shield form, so even if it can make one more turn to a King Shield, it might not make it one more Heat Wave, but like you said, Scott, misses do happen, and it could be a game changer. Got absolutely turned around, depending on what this Landorus decides to do. This could be a big move here. Knock onto Cresselia. Does pick up the feint with just enough damage. Shoma turning to the audience, throwing a fist in the air here. Very, very excited as that Landorus hangs on with about full hit points there.